その約束を破りたくはねえ。しかし俺には奴を否定する手が全く思いつかねえ。これはそもそも問題にさえなってない。容疑者以外は存在せず、その容疑者は全員白。赤で白だって言われてんだぜ。それでいてしっかり他殺で犯人は人間でちゃんと目の前に現れて南條先生を殺したという。もうお手上げだ。どうにもならね
え。頼むバトラー、諦めるな、くじけるな。
It feels so weird to have Beatrice here, kind of as our moral support.
思考を止めれば自動的にそなたの負けとなる。頼むか、くじけるな。わらわも応援しておる。負けたりするな。
もう何も思いつかねえんだ。どうせあいつは魔女だから魔法とかでやったに違いない。考えるだけ無駄だぜって思っちまう。ダメだ。頭が痛い。脳が疲れる。
I feel like whatever the answer is here, Beatrice probably knows it, because I feel like it would have to be something that she was involved in creating or facilitating with the first 6 murders, right? So that's assuming that they always know exactly what, like, who the killer is and everything, which I can't necessarily say for sure, but I'm gonna assume that they probably do, because they're able to say things in red, so they have to know, I guess.
考えたって無駄だからやめちまえって考えちまう。
バトラー、聞け。チェスというゲームは相手を負かそうと互いが尽くすから1回のゲームに長い時間をかける。しかしどちらかが最初から勝ちを捨て自分に損な手を進んでさせばあっという間にゲームを終えるのだ。これをフールズメイトという。
A fool's mate is, simply put, a strange way of playing chess in which the fastest methods of losing are considered. Opening the area in front of your own king and inviting the opponent's queen in. Even though the average game time in chess is several hours, a game can be resolved in a scant 4 moves. In other words, if both sides try to win in a fight, they are compelled to take a painfully long period of time. But if one side decides to lose, the game can be ended far too easily, at any time.
人間側は思考を停止させることによって目の前の問題を魔女に譲り渡し、木からリンゴが落ちることさえ直ちに魔法の仕業ということで決着できてしまう。そしてそれは魔女は赤き真実を使う。それにて魔法の正体が人間で説明できてしまうことを示せば直ちに敗北することができる。
Which, I feel like that's almost exactly what Ava Beatrice did here. She was like, she said in red that the culprit was a human, and then she's like, but the human was using magic, so they count as a witch. But that kind of goes contrary to what this Beatrice's original story was, that the witch was separate from the 18 humans on the island. So unfortunately, we can't really nail her on that, because we have to prove that all witches and all magic is impossible. We can't just say that one instance of that magic doesn't line up with the previous instance of that magic that was claimed before, or anything like that. We have to, like, exclusively deny all magical possibilities.
言われなくても分かってるさ。考えを止めるなって言うんだろう。しかしあいつのあの完璧な真っ赤な手にどうやって反撃すればいいんだ。俺には人間には もう無理だ。
無理か。バトラには無理なのか。頼む、くじけるな。
I feel like the reason she's only cheering him on here, instead of actually like giving him any ideas or anything, is because she probably knows the answer, but it would be kind of like, it wouldn't even be like a fair game if she told him, right? Like, she wants him to win this with his own power, I think. Otherwise, he's not even a worthy opponent, really.
すまん。俺にはもう無理だ。
Battler scratched at the floor, crying heavily. Beto watched that with a distressed face. Then she stood up and spoke to the witch.
わらわがそなたの手に
Oh, so she's
反
going
撃の
to
一手を刺そうぞ。
she's going to take the reins here and actually play her hand a bit. I feel like she's gonna have to give away the thing that she refused to give away earlier in the game, back when she resigned, and I'm pretty sure Runaway said something like, there are still pieces on the board that we don't want to sacrifice, or something like that. And if she had used the red in a certain way, she may have revealed certain things that she didn't want us to know. And I feel like that's going to come into play right now.
へえ、この完璧なるチェックメイトにあなたはどう切り込んでくれるというのかしら。人間には決して破ることのできないこのチェックメイトをあなたごときがどう破るというの？
ベアトリーチェ、あなたまさか。人間にさせぬ一手ならわらわが魔女であるがゆえにさせる一手でそなたを
魔女であるがゆえにさせる一手。お前何をする気だ？
Is she gonna say something in red? Something that could really hurt her in future matches with Battler, if she reveals it? I feel like that's the only way people would be reacting this way. Like Virgilia and such.
わらわが赤にて魔女を否定する。
No, I don't think she's gonna do that. That would be basically denying herself, which at this point, like, we're only 3 episodes in, there's no way she's just gonna do that. The game would be over.
ベアトリーチェ。
お嬢様。
The teacher and the butler were both startled. I also immediately understood what it meant. I feel like Battler's gonna step in here and stop her from doing this. Because, like, he might even, like, acknowledge, like, the fact that she was willing to do this means that she's a worthy opponent for him. And that means that he wants to finish this game with her, and that's why he won't let her do this. That's probably what's gonna happen. To use the red that only witches could use. To use the red to deny witches. It was like using her own sword to slit her own throat. Although the fact that she's even saying that she can do that, it's almost like... it's almost as good as saying witches don't exist. It's just... there's like the 1% chance that she's just faking all this, but it just seems really unlikely.
はあんた何を言ってるの？赤で魔女を否定？バカ言ってんじゃないわよ。そんなことしたらあんたも無事じゃ済まないわよ。
そなたは魔女にあらず、そしてわらわもまた魔女ではない。真の魔女への道は険しく、まだまだ長い。 なれば好都合。今この場にもとより魔女など存在はしないのだ。わらわが自らそのまやかしを剥ぎ取ってやろうぞ。
私もあんたもしっかり堂々とした魔女でしょうが。赤が使えることこそ魔女の証。あんたにとって魔女の定義がどういうものか知らないけど、あんただけは無傷で済むなんて勘違いをしているなら今すぐ。
勘違いなどしているものか。それでよいのだ。
ですって。
わらわはもとより魔女になど慣れていなかった。真の魔女になるためにようやくその道のりを歩き始めたに過ぎん。もし今のわらわが魔女だというのなら、それは力に溺れただけのそなたに同じ偽りの魔女に過ぎん。そのようなみすぼらしい姿など未練などない。そなたもろともわらわのこの姿も消し去ってくれようぞ。
正気。やめなさい。私はまだ魔女でいたいのよ。人間は嫌なのよ。
魔女様、どうかご着席を。人間側の受け手をどうかご着席の上お受けください。
離して。やめさせて。離せ。
As the witch stood from her seat and tried to spring upon Beato, Ronove pressed down on both of her shoulders, forcing her back into her seat. And even after that, he didn't remove his hands from those shoulders. Denying witches was the same thing as denying magic. That included demons such as Ronove. However, instead of running away, Ronove chose to act as the facilitator for the game, and to carry out that duty for his master's sake.
ベアトリーチェ、後悔はないのですね。お嬢様こそいっぱい楽しい魔法や全然上手に使えなかった。だからやり直してくる。そのバカ弟子の不始末に巻き込んで本当にすまなかった。良き弟子よ、最後にもてました。あなたの信じるままにお行きなさい。
お前らが何の話をしてるのか俺にはさっぱりだ。だがこれだけは分かる。そして言える。ベアト、何をしようとしてるのか知らねえが、これからやろうとしていることをやめろ。
そなたに手はない。しかしわらわに手はある。
That's not really a move, though. It's more like forfeiting the game. So, I don't know. I don't think anybody would be satisfied with that, not even Badler.
この一手逃せばあやつは魔女として真の意味で復活し、今度こそこの島の全てを支配する。全ての悪夢はあの女の自由自在となり、この島は永遠に邪悪なる魔女の妄想を繰り返す無限地獄に落ちるだろう。
All nightmares will be hers to do with as she pleases. That line seems pretty significant, but I don't know what it means right now. But I feel like it might have something to do with what's going on here with this whole game and this whole, like, maybe the whole repeating thing? I don't know. I'm just not really sure about that right now, but that might be important.
そなたはそれ親しい家族たちが永遠にあの魔女の悪夢にもてあそばれてもよいと そういうのか。
だがお前が犠牲になることなんてないだろ。これは俺と奴のゲームだ。お前が身を犠牲にして手を刺すことなんてない。俺が考える。起死回生の一手を必ず考えるから。だから早まるな。ちくしょう。絶対に思いつくから。だから早まるんじゃねえ。
このゲームは残酷である。すでにそなたの兆候に制限時間を使い切っておる。
Since when has there been a time limit anyway? I don't remember anything about a time limit. Like, I remember Runaway saying it, like, last episode, but that was it. He said it, like, once, as if it's always been there, and it was the first we've heard of it.
もはやわらわしかおら。安心せよバトル。わらわが撃つ。あの残酷なる魔女をわらわが自らの手で撃つ。
I feel skeptical of this entire situation, honestly. I feel like this might all just be one gigantic act by Beatrice. And maybe, I don't know. Maybe she's trying to get Battler to accept witches by appealing to him emotionally. Like, that's the only way I can think to explain what's going on here. Because I just cannot buy the fact that Beatrice would just, like, sacrifice herself and just all for this like, I don't know. It just seems a little anticlimactic if this is how it all ends. I mean, I know it's obviously not how it all ends because this is episode 3 of 8, so clearly there's more to this, but I just don't see this standing. I don't see this actually being something that happens or matters, really. I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
待てベアト。やめろよせ。お前が自分を犠牲にする必要なんて何もない。
わらわを否定するためにそなたは戦っていたのだろうが、おかしなやつだ。
あの子の好きにさせてあげてください。そしてどうか見届けてやってください。
しかし
We also have to take into account the possibility that even Virgilia, who has like seemingly been on our side the entire time, might also be part of Beatrice's trick. Like, everybody here who is not a human is technically on the witch's side, because they're the ones who benefit from their own existence not being denied, right? So.
バトラー、一つだけ頼みがある。耳を塞いでくれなかっ
Oh? Is she actually gonna do something else, maybe? And not... Maybe if Battler doesn't hear it, then it doesn't count? I don't know.
耳をどうして。
わらわはこれより赤にて魔女を否定する。あやつの赤で敷き詰めた盤面を切り裂いてみせる。さすればわらわもまた魔女の姿を失うだろう。そなたもわらわが語る赤き真実を聞けばわらわの正体を理解することになる。そなた一人が耳を塞いだところで真実は何も変わらぬ。だがそれでもそなたにだけは耳を塞いでほしい。そなたの前だけでは魔女でいたいのだ。
This is dirty. This is her trying to get Battler to accept her as a witch. I feel it. It's gotta be that. Like, there's no way that that's not what's going on here. I'm willing to bet a lot on that.
頼む。
ベアトリーチェ様、魔女側問題ありません。どうぞ察してよ。
離せー！あんたもただじゃ済まないのよ。あいつおかしいわ。私たちを巻き込んで自分も死ぬ気よ。やめて、否定しないで。やめて
ー。仮にも黄金の魔女が見苦しいぞ。さあ良いか。バトラの代わりにそなたのチェックメイトを外す。
If we don't hear it, then we can't be sure that she actually did it, so we have to make sure that we actually hear that she says it.
15人が死に、3人しか残らぬチェス盤にて何が起こったのか。わらわがこれより赤にて暴く。その赤き真実にて、偽りの魔女2人を共に貫いて殺す。
Well, just in case I don't get a chance, my only theory here was that somebody, probably Kinzo, survived the first 6 killings, and they're the one who killed Nanjo, but that the other ones, the other killings apart from this last one with Nanjo, were all Ava's doing still, and George was an accomplice. Beato turned around and smiled at Battler. Most likely, no one would believe that the witch who had gone to the limits of cruelty would try to leave a smile as the last expression she showed Battler. I mean, I don't believe it. I don't believe this for 1 second. And that smile signified her last wish, but she wanted him to cover his ears. Denying witches in red was the same as knowing her shabby form. Battler put both of his hands against his ears. To protect her final bit of honor as a witch, he put his hands against his ears, rejecting the truth. And he howled, so that not even a bit of what she was saying would slip into his ears. After that was a world where Battler could hear nothing. Beato was saying something in red. Even the evil witch covered her ears at those bitter contents. That was the red truth. Words of power. Words that denied her own existence. Unique words that only witches could use, which denied witches. Beato spoke. With the red truth, she cut up the bright red game board that the witch had released. She explained difficult problems that could not be solved by humans, with moves that could only be solved by witches, and began cornering the witch. The truth that Battler was not permitted to hear. If Battler had broken his promise and sneakily eavesdropped, in an instant Battler would probably have been able to become the victor in his game with Beato. He would probably have understood all the riddles on the island, all of the magic and tricks, closed rooms, spells, curses, legends, and this entire tale of anger and sadness. However, Battler would only learn what that was when he reached the truth by himself. Yes, from the beginning, Beatrice had wished that Battler would reach that truth by himself. It was something one shouldn't reach by being told it. It was a truth that Battler would have to drag himself to by his own power. A brilliant light gathered with Beato and the evil witch at the center and grew gradually stronger. It was the power of truth. Its heat and brilliance like the sun shone on all the falsehoods that hid in the darkness, trying to deceive, and burnt them to nothing.
なぜあんたは死ねるの？こんなすごい力を持ち得ながらどうして命を捨てられるの？黄金も魔法も全てを自在に操れる力を持つあんたがどうしてそれをあっさりと投げ出せるの？
山をなす黄金であろうと海を裂く魔法であろうと手に入らぬものがあることを知れ。さあ姿を現すがいいぞ。その正体を表せ。後ろ宮エヴァ。
When the sun exploded and blew everything away, Ava could be seen there, holding a gun.
あんたが犯人なんだ、エヴァおばさん。
気づくのが遅いわよ、バトラ君。
Without any hesitation or mercy, Ava raised her gun and pulled the trigger. As an explosive sound rang out, Battler's heart was shot through and he fell to the floor. Alright. Well then. Battler, shot to death by Ushidamiya Ava inside the mansion. The weapon was a Winchester from Kinza's collection. Jessica had lost her eyesight, alone with Battler. Wolves and sheep puzzle. Interesting. Alright. And, did we get to check Nanjo's? Found in the hallway in front of the mansion servant room, the weapon used on him assumed to be a gun or a spear-shaped object. After going into convulsions for a short time, with blood dripping from his mouth, Battler died. But in his last moments, he realized without a doubt that she was a murderer. And not just for killing him. There have been many murders, and I don't have a clue how they were carried out. However, while my ears were covered, Beato exposed all of them with the red, blasting away all magic. In other words, even though I didn't understand it, was that nothing more or less than proof that magic can all be explained with humans? Beato made me cover my ears, so I myself don't know the whole truth. However, now that it's been denied in red, I can see one fact which is extremely unfair for us, that it is possible to deny all magic. So in other words, no, I must not think of that. If I do, then the time I spent covered my ears would be made pointless. If I'm going to regret, I can only regret my own actions. If at that time I'd thought of some move to spin things around and counter the witch's final move, there would have been no need for Beato to sacrifice herself. It was my own worthlessness that brought about this conclusion. Even though it was a pitch-black world where nothing could be seen, for some reason, I felt Beato's presence right next to me. So I tried calling out to her. You can exchange words with someone whether they're a human or a witch. So even in a world where witches have been denied, I should be allowed to talk to her.
Beato.
バトラか。やったぞ。わらは。やった。
Or so you say. I'm really not sure. right now it's like 50-50 on whether I actually think that she's pulling a fast one on us and that she didn't actually do what she said she was going to do, or that she really did deny all witches. And basically what she did there was reveal to Battler that it was possible to deny all witches with logic, or with human explanations, without actually explicitly doing so herself, in front of him at least, or without actually, like, explaining all the things that he would need to do so.
ああ、聞こえはしなかったが、俺はお前の姿を最後まで見ていたぜ。お前が邪悪な魔女に毅然と立ち向かうところをちゃんと見てたぜ。
これでもうわらわは魔女ではない。だが必ずわらわは再び魔女になるぞ。そして再び黄金の魔女と呼ばれるに至って再びそなたの対戦相手だと帰ってくるから。
いや、お前は魔女だったぜ。
Uh-oh. I feel like it probably doesn't count as him forfeiting by saying that, but it's still a dangerous thing to say. And I feel like he might be playing right into her hand by saying that.
俺は見てたぜ。お前があの邪悪な魔女をすっげえ魔法で吹き飛ばして、俺はちゃんとこの目で見ていたぜ。
あれ赤き。
いや、魔法だったぜ。お前は確かに黄金の魔女だった。お前自らが否定しようとも俺が認めてやるよ。お前は確かに黄金の魔女だ。
When Battler said those words, in the world that had been dark, there was suddenly a single grain. A small grain of gold, like a wheat seed, shone brightly. And even though it was small, it had a strong, gold-colored sparkle. Then it shone on the two of them, sitting with their backs together. So they each became aware of their own form. They did not exist only as consciousness, they became aware that they had bodies and definitely existed. Now, perhaps we should say that they each had been given an existence called a body. When Battler looked at his own form, he wasn't that surprised. But when Beato looked at her own form, she was a little startled. From Battler's perspective, she looked just like normal. But for a short while, she was surprised by that form.
これはどういうことなのか。
あの光の粒の輝きがどんどん強くなる。
So, while I am still kind of thinking that that all of that was an act, and that this was her goal all along, to get Battler to admit that she's a witch by using the carrot instead of the stick approach, I also think that it's possible that she wasn't actually acting. She was being genuine the entire time, and that it was just kind of coincidence, maybe, that this all turned out how it did. This just kind of happened to work out this way, and she got lucky, maybe. But I don't know. I feel like she might be a bit more calculating than that, especially with Lambda Delta helping her, which we still haven't seen what form that would take. So, we'll see, I guess, once this episode is over. We'll probably be able to have a better idea of what exactly transpired here, and then I'll have a better idea of whether she was being genuine or not, but, until then, I don't know. That grain of wheat was no longer simply gold-colored, but was like the light of a sun. Then it softly began to approach Beato's chest. When that grain of the sun was sucked inside her chest, the world was wrapped in a deep blue sky, and then a deep blue ocean was spread out below them. An island rose up, trees sprouted and created a forest. Walls surrounded us and a ceiling swallowed us, and was adorned with more and more things, made to be like the hall in the Yoshinomiya mansion. In the middle of the fantastical hall, where many gold butterflies beat their wings, many tables were set up with white tablecloths like it was a party, and beautiful cooking and fruits were set out. And over there were a great many shapes. It was everyone talking together and smiling. There was Dad and Kirie-san, Uncle Kraus, Aunt Natsuhi, and Aunt Rosa, and of course even Aunt Ava and Uncle Hideyoshi. George, Aniki, Jessica, Maria. Wait, even Shannon-chan, Kanon-kun, Goda-san, and Kumasawa-san are here. Everyone was at the party. He didn't mention Kinzo, but, clapping their hands and celebrating our return.
どうしてだ？みんな死んだのに。どうして生きてるんだ？
黄金鏡では全ての死者の魂を蘇らせることができるのです。お帰りなさい、ベアトリーチェ。そしてようこそ、バトラク、黄金鏡へようこそ。
わらわは至ったのか。黄金鏡への扉に至ったのか。
はい、お嬢様はついに全員を黄金鏡へお招きできたのです。ようこそバトラ様、黄金鏡へ。バト
Huh. Even Kinzo.
ラ、ようやくここへたどり着いたか。
So it's like saying everyone else has been here a while, and he's the first one, or this is the first time he's genuinely accepted the witch and made it to the Golden Land, maybe. Whereas everyone else has at least accepted her once.
じいさま、俺は一体。
I feel like Battler doesn't realize right now that he's lost. He's completely lost. He's probably still okay as long as, like, even after last time, the last episode, he lost, like, he also lost, but he was able to unlose, he was able to unsurrender. But this time, I don't know. I don't know if he's allowed to do that. He kind of admitted that witches exist.
お前はわしの魔法と相入れぬ血を最も濃く受け継いでしまったのだ。故にこの黄金鏡にお前だけがたどり着けず、ずっとベアトリーチェはそなたを探していたのだ。そなたをここへ連れてくるためにあらゆる手を尽くしておった。
なんだって。
さあ、バトラ様もお席へ。今宵の料理はこの5ダメの最高傑作を尽くしました。どうかぜひご賞味ください。
あんた光栄に思いなさいよね。本当は私が全部食べるところをお情けであんたらの分も残してあげてるんだからね。
Yeah, I think I was spot on. I think that was all an act. I think there's no way that Beatrice, who's lived for 1,000 years, would suddenly have that kind of character development happen so quickly. Like, I feel like she knew exactly how to manipulate Battler, and that this is how you do it.
七君、姉ちゃんたち。
黄金鏡では意志ある者すべてが公平だ。ここで我ら家具とて人間とて魔女とて区別はない。
バトラ様、お待ちしておりました。そしてようこそ黄金鏡へ。
シャノンちゃん、長司の兄貴。僕もまだこれが夢じゃないかと疑ってるよ。僕たちは死んだはず。でも生きてる。そして全員が全員ここにいて幸せなんだ。
This is gonna be exactly like the very first tea party, I think, where Battler's like, yeah, everybody's happy, but then he's like, he's gonna bring the mood down by being like, wait, no, this isn't right.
信じられない。
そうよ、どうせここは夢の中の世界なのよ。だからジョージがメイドの女と仲良くしたってどうせ夢なんだから。
予算かエヴァ。今は黙って若い二人を祝福せなあかん。黄金鏡は至福の都や。ここではいがみ合いは一切なしやで。
ここでは愛し合う者たちは全てが自由。誰にもはばかられることはない。
ジェシカちゃん、タノン君素敵。焼けちゃうわ。
ようバトラー、なんだかその
This is almost, I think, maybe one of the cruelest things that Beatrice has done so far, actually. If this is exactly what I think it is.
バトラ様、ようこそ。
Like, you have to be pretty messed up to go through all that and have that all be an act.
そしてお帰りなさいませ。
Jessica was probably embarrassed because she was holding hands with Kanon-kun. Kanon-kun wanted to act humbly like a servant and bow, but since neither of them could let go of the other's hand, he couldn't do it so well, and the whole scene looked fairly comical.
使用人のことなんてダメです。うちのジェシカをやれるわけありません。
いいじゃないかね。好きな相手くらい自由に選ばせてやるといい。
It's interesting that Krauss would say that. I do wonder, maybe if Krauss would be the one to approve of that, maybe he'd be a bit more forgiving than I would expect. I don't know. Or if this is just all fake, then that doesn't really matter. But or if he knows what's going on here, he thinks that the Golden Land. I don't know. Anyway.
ダメです、ダメです。ジェシカ。うちもダメなのよ、ジョージ。
As Aunt Natsuhi and Aunt Ava hugged each other, they cried tears of regret for their adorable children. Even though they had always been at odds, it was a very bizarre scene.
いいじゃないですか。誰が誰を好きになったって。そうよ。親が子離れしてない証拠ね。
バトラー、俺はお前がどんな女を連れ帰っても生温かく受け入れてやるからね。
Yeah, maybe a little too warm. We should probably be wary about that.
この人に紹介しちゃダメよ。すぐ手を出すから。とっとと駆け落ちしちゃうのよ。
バトラー、やっとここへ来た。
マリア、お前は最初からここへ来ることになると。
だからマリアは何も怖くなかった。みんな 今は臆病でビクビク。面白かった。
なんてこった。一番ずれてると思ってたお前が実は最初から真相を知ってたなんてな。
マリア教に対してそのような口の利き方、とても許せません。
Oh, so they're with Maria now? That's actually kind of fitting. I wonder, No, it's still the same.
射撃曲線形成、攻撃準備よし。マリア教、いつでも攻撃できます。にひ。
お静かに。ベアトリーチェ様の御前です。
Did Genji just smack Maria? That's kind of funny. I would never expect that from him.
まあ、固いことを言わずに、今ははしゃいで喜び合いたい気持ちを察しましょう。それより、乾杯の準備を始めようではありませんか。
さあさあ、自慢のサバ料理の準備は十分ですよ。いつでも配膳できますよ。
ほらみんな、少しはかぐらしく働きなさいよ。
やだ。
You know, although I doubted it the entire time, Beatrice did have me going for a while. She had me convinced for a little bit. Especially when she was dying on the wall, like, against the wall when Ava Beatrice was trying to crush her heart and all that. You know, she actually had me genuinely convinced that that may have been real. And, now I'm not so sure.
もっとつまみ食いするの。
さあ働こう。お客人方を待たせるな。私たちはアクセク働き奉仕をしよう。お客人たちに何もさせるな。無償にさせて怠惰にさせて、コロコロと豚のように肥えさせろ。
ベアトリーチェ、バトラ君、こちらへ。
Grandfather and Virgilio were standing on the landing at the top of the staircase, beckoning to us. Beato and I turned our heads to see what was going on, then climbed the stairs together. From the hall, it looked like a very high stage. A small table had been set up there, as well as a piece of parchment and an old-fashioned quill pen. Oh, are we gonna sign off right now that we believe that Beatrice is a witch? And then this is where Battler hesitates to do it? I saw that strange magical characters in Japanese were written side by side, and below it many names were written. There were 17 of them. Yeah, we're the only one who hasn't. And she's trying to trick us into it right now. Grandfather was the first, and everyone's names had been signed all over it. The people who had arrived at the Golden Land probably signed this, one after another.
バトル、お前で全てが揃う。心して聞くがよい。
黄金鏡は魔女の力だけで保たれている世界ではありません。そこで幸福を享受する全ての人間による協力と承認が必要なのです。そのためにここには全員のサインが揃わねばならないのです。
前回黄金鏡の扉がようやく開いたが、お前はサインを拒んだ。記憶にはないだろうがな。お前がサインを拒んだため、この世界を再び闇に閉ざしてしまったのだ。
I don't believe he's gonna sign here. Like, there's no way. Like, no, there's no way that he would just, like, betray everything and sign here.
それだけを聞いてると、なんだか俺一人が頑固で、 みんなにいろいろと迷惑をかけたように聞こえるな。
Oh god, he might actually sign.
そなたの頑固は折り紙付きであるからな。金蔵から受け継いでいるのは血だけではないらしいぞ。
Beato laughed amiably. I should have felt like she was making fun of me, but without thinking I went along with her, laughing and smiling.
魔法とはすなわち奇跡は全員が信じ合わねば完成せぬ。そして最後のそなたが信じてくれることでこの奇跡は黄金鏡は完成するのだ。
なんだかいろいろ迷惑をかけちまったみたいだな。それで俺はどうすりゃいいんだ。
まずここにあなたのサインを、次にベアトリーチェはここにサインを。
羽ペンって使いづらいな。うわっ、弾いた。
下手くそめ。インク弾きは縁起が悪いのだぞ。自分の名前くらいとっとと書け。ミミズがのたくるようにね。
This is really, like, I can't believe that they made us go through all that just for it all to turn out like this. Like, I was thinking that there was no way that I would be right about all this being an act. I was thinking there's zero chance that I'm actually right, and I'm probably just like overestimating the game. And then this happened, and I don't know. I don't even know anymore.
お前こそなんだよ。ベアトリーチェなんて洒落た名前なんだから、ちゃんと筆記体で書け。羽ペンと名前が泣いてるぜ。
うるさいな。筆記体はテストの時は使うなと授業で言われなかったか。
これ厳かな儀式であるぞ。沈黙せよ。
二人のサインが揃い、誓約書の書式が揃いました。
Interesting that Beatrice counts as a signature too. Maybe that's a hint that she's a 19th human.
二人の宣誓を。まずはベアトリーチェから誓約書に手を添え、誓約を。ベアトリーチェは良き魔女として人々の幸福のために今後も修行を続けることを誓います。さあ。
なんだか難しいぞ。人々の幸福のために今後も修行を続けることを誓います。これでよいか。
よろしい。次はバトラだ。
バトラ君も同様に誓約書に手を添え、誓約を。後ろ宮バトラは黄金鏡の一員として自身と隣人の幸福のために奉仕することを誓います。
後ろ宮バトラは黄金鏡の一員として自身と隣人の幸福のために奉仕することを誓います。
I'm really waiting for the turning point here, because I just don't believe for a second that this is how this is going to turn out. Otherwise, it's Beatrice's complete victory. But then again, it was also her complete victory last time, and we're still going, so I think that he'll be able to unsurrender after this too, probably. He'll probably be able to realize he made a mistake.
危険なの者、今ここに黄金鏡を認める18人の人間全員の誓約が揃った。
When Kinzo proclaimed that, everyone applauded at once, praising us. Since I had been the only stubborn one and had just been a pain, I felt a little bad about being the most celebrated one.
それでは古式にのっとり最後に制約したバトラ君に黄金鏡への招待状のサインを求めます。これは黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェを黄金鏡へ招くためのもの。黄金鏡はそれを認めた人間たちの総意によって黄金の魔女を招き、そして完成するのです。
バトラ、読み上げるぞ。しっかり聞け。我々18人は黄金の魔女をベアトリーチェと認め、黄金鏡へ招きます。
Yeah, this is a trap, 100%.
なんだよお前、俺が招待状を送らないと招かれないのかよ。
そういう儀式らしい。わらわとて肩が凝るぞ。さっさと終わらせようではないか。わらわはさっきから腹が減ってかなわんのだ。
そういや俺も缶詰をちょいとつっついただけでろくなもんを食ってないぜ。
But I feel like it can't count if you just trick him into it. Like, he has to genuinely believe that you're a witch at his core. Like, last game was the closest she came. I don't feel like this one actually... I feel like last game was a more complete victory than this one.
さっさとサインを済ませちまう。なになに、あなたを魔女と認めます。ずいぶんシンプルだな、じいさまめ。誇張して読みやがったな。
ほらほら、そこにサインを。
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true. With Virgilia here acting as our aide, I knew that she was not going to be on our side. Because, like, she's a witch too. There's zero chance that she would be, like, actually actively helping us for no gain of her own. Yeah. This is just exactly what I thought it was. They screwed everything up here by jumping the gun, dropping the act a little too quickly, and now he's getting a bit suspicious. With slightly weird and uncomfortable smiles, the two of them started demanding that I sign. Hello? That is someone we have never seen before. It kind of looked like Rosa, I think, maybe a little, but not really. At that time, an incredible sound, like that of a glass window breaking, reverberated through the hall, and the bustling tumult faded back into complete silence. I dropped the quill pen and turned around, trying to see what had happened. Okay. I don't know who that is. Although I do recognize her from the, like, promotional art. That's about all I know. When I did, where had she come from? I'm pretty sure she was also in the intro video. The intro movie. But, like, I only seen, like, flashes of her face. I don't know what her deal is, or anything. Actually, I thought that this person was Anj, and I thought she was a lot younger. Because that was the only character, really, that we hadn't met. Aside from, like, any potential, like, new furniture, but this seems like someone completely new. So, I don't know. A human who clearly hadn't been there a short while ago was in the very center of the hall, looking up at us. Who's that? A girl. She's probably about the same age as Jessica and me, but I didn't know that face. None of the other people here knew that face either.
なんだ貴様は。何者だ。どこから現れた。わらわのパーティーに招待状なき客は必要ない。 グども、つまみ出せ。仰せのままに囲め。
The 7 Sisters of Purgatory surrounded her from 7 directions, taking out magical blades that drew purple curves and blocking her. And from out of nowhere, shuffling goat-head servants appeared in great numbers, surrounding that girl. On top of that, the Chiester sisters stood in front of Beato like a wall, readying a golden bow and pulling back the bowstring. See, even they serve her. Interesting. So, the whole, like, she can't tame them, that was all nonsense. They've been working for her the entire time. But the girl didn't move at all. On the contrary, she was still staring at us on the landing, as though she didn't mind at all. Who's she looking at? Beato. Grandfather. Could it be me? Yes. The girl was staring straight into my eyes, glaring. Then, after our eyes met perfectly, she yelled. I recognize that voice actress, but I can't remember where. I feel like it might be Kurisu from Steins Gate, but I could be wrong on that one. At that time, something incredibly strong lifted me by the nape of my neck. What's going on? And after being made to turn around behind me, I saw Virgilia with an eerie smile on her face and the muscular forms of goat monsters. A goat monster that looked about 2 meters tall was grabbing me with an arm as thick as a log. As the goat monsters held me down with the power of a vice, they forced me to grab the quill pen. I couldn't even touch the floor with my feet, much less resist. Yeah, she couldn't keep it up. Although it's probably partly due to the fact that we have an uninvited guest here, but I feel like even before that, she couldn't keep up the act, even when he was about to sign it. She got a little bit too hot and bothered at the prospect of having victory served up right in front of her. As Beta waved her gold pipe, the massive chandelier hanging in the hall was electrocuted, and from that, a terrible purple thunderbolt fell. It should have been a direct hit on the girl right below it, turning her to ash. However, not a single hair was singed.
Now 名乗れ。あんたに名乗る名前なんてないわ。それよりバカ、いつまで騙されてるのよ。このお人よし、早く気づいて。これが全て魔女の罠であることに。
Those words were aimed at me. This is all. The witch's trap, she says. That can't be. Beta reformed and swore to become a good witch. Yeah, I called that one.
罠なんて嘘だよな。嘘だと言ってくれ。
But I really do have to admit that she had me going a few times. She had me, she really had me questioning whether it was all an act or whether she was genuine. I really couldn't tell at times, so she did a pretty damn good job. It's interesting that this translation is like, they're willing to show kanji of the characters' names and stuff, but they're not willing to like say things like tsundere or yandere. But in the end it failed, so you really shouldn't be laughing. When Virgilia lifted her chin as a signal, the goat monsters, with an even more vice-like power, forced my arm to approach the parchment. Ow, these guys are trying to make me sign even if it breaks my arm. does that really count? Can you just, like, force him to sign? Then a bright red light burst open with me at the center, knocking the witches and the goat monsters away. That girl saved me. But who in the world is that? I don't have a clue.
こんなところでいつまで遊んでいるつもりなの？いい加減にして。あなたが羨ましいわ、私は。
助けてもらってなんだが、ひでえ言われようだぜ。すまねえがあんた、どちらさんだ？
六軒島の魔女、彼は返してもらうわよ。
誰が返すか愚か者。バトラはわらわの玩具だ。わらわのお気に入りの世界で一番の玩具だ。飽きぬぞ、捨てるぞ、誰にも渡さぬぞ。バトラとて今を精一杯楽しんでおる。わらわと一緒にこんなにも楽しく遊んでおるのだ。そなたが何者であろうとそれを邪魔立てはさせぬ。
ええ、本当に楽しそうね。腹立たしいくらいに羨ましいわ。こんな素敵なところでみんなでワイワイ楽しく賑やかにゲラゲラ。たくさんの美人の魔女たちに囲まれてチヤホヤされて、さぞや楽しくて帰りたくないでしょうよ。
俺に言ってるのか？おいおい、そりゃ誤解だ。俺だって迷惑してる。何が楽しいもんか。俺の苦労を知りやがれってんだ。
何が苦労よ。お父さんお母さんと楽しく過ごして、いとこみんなでキャッキャと遊んで、愉快な魔女たちといつまでも永遠に遊んで過ごせる。
Maybe it is Ange. Although, why would she be this old? I don't know. She's supposed to be 6 from what Battler said earlier.
なんてあなたは幸せなの？あなたたちが羨ましいわよ。わかってる？私も混ぜてほしいくらい。
あいにくだが、それは断る。わらわは手持ちの玩具で満足しておる。そなたのようなそやな玩具はわらわのおもちゃ箱にふさわしくない。
ええ、分かってる。誰があんたなんかと遊ぶものですか。でも少しだけ感謝するわ。こうしてみんなに合わせてくれて。
お前誰なんだ？噂の。
なるほど、そうか。ああ、わかったぞ。そなたの正体だ。
I wonder if maybe she is the baby who Kirie claimed was a miscarriage, the one who she gave birth to, or she was pregnant with from Rudolph at the same time that that Battler's mother was pregnant with him. So maybe she was actually born and it wasn't a miscarriage at all, and Kirie was just told that it was a miscarriage and she was stolen away or something. Well, it's about time she actually did something for us.
気に入った。改めてそなたをわらわのパーティーに招こうではないか。たっぷり歓迎してやるぞ。バトラともども仲良く遊んで、壊して殺して潰して灰にして、パン生地に混ぜてふっくらと焼き上げてくれるわ。
ああ、ダメね。全然ダメだわ。あんたにそれはできやしない。 1986年の六軒島で。
Yeah, she definitely seems like a sister of Battler. Maybe I don't know.
何があったのか、私が全て白日のもとにさらしてやるわ。
Or maybe like an alternate reality female version of Battler? I don't know.
あんたなんて真実という春に怯える霜柱でしかないことを教えてやる。覚悟なさい、黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェ。
Wow, really? Well, that's one way to end it. Usually we don't even get these credits except in the Tea Party. Died on the 9th Twilight, shooting me a Battler. Ava Beatrice. Doesn't say that she died. We don't even know what was up with her. I still think that she's the, oh, there we go. Ushidamiya Ange. I knew it. Died on the 1st Twilight. Kinzo Kraus died on the 7th Twilight. So it's confirming that Kinzo did die on the 1st Twilight, although it doesn't necessarily mean anything. So Jessica did eventually die. Ava returned alive. Interesting. Hideyoshi died, yeah. Whoa, what? Runaway Genji? Huh. I never... Did we see that name before? I don't think we did. Kumasawa Chiyo. Have we seen that name before? I'm not sure. I don't think so. So I wonder what this counts as. Maybe Ava would be the victor here? Because she got out alive. And the credits lagged a bit, so the song is ending slightly early, I think. It's gonna loop now. Hold the goats. Wow. Alright, so third game. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna say that Ava was the winner. And the Golden Land once again crumbled away into the darkness, however a winner finally emerged in the Golden Witch's game. The winner is the new Golden Witch, Ava Beatrice, because she solved the riddle of the golden time. The 17 all died. When the seagulls cried, just one person was left alive. The Golden Witch has prepared a gift in commemoration of your recent sojourn. The new elements may be accessed from the title screen. That's going to be the tea party. Yeah. So, we're not going to do that this time. We're going to do that next time. And we'll also do the question marks at the same time. So yeah. That took a turn. That definitely took a turn. It said Uchinomiya Ange in the credits there, so I feel like that's probably who that is. The weird thing is, she's supposed to be 6 years old, isn't she? So, I don't know what's up with that. Unless it's like, I don't know, I've got some theories. Maybe I'll talk about them later if we don't get any answers pretty soon, but for now, I think I don't really have that much to say, so I think we're just gonna end it here. And I will see you next time. So until then, take care.